Peace, family. I am Chi Vital, aka King Chi, and I am back with another tool for your toolkits. Y'all, I feel like I'm looking down. Oh, I have to come down a little bit. What's up, fam? How y'all doing? As y'all tune in, drop some hearts in the chat. I know I love the love. I am going to do a very special video for y'all today. Y'all know when I go in my celestial bag, it's very personal. It is very personal. So don't forget to thumbs up this video, share the video, let everybody know that I am live. Okay. This is a special dedication to my Patreon gang. Patreon gang, what up? What up? What up? Everybody who has been doing their due diligence, listening to the meditations. And I know you were listening to the meditations if you hit me up on my cell phone about what's working and what's not working. So thank you very much. Matter of fact, who is that? Shouts out to Thur. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for my flowers. You know, roses are my favorite. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you. So let's dive in, y'all. The title of this video speaks about the celestial codes and the secret language of the planets. All right, the secret language of the planets. This is what I call real astrology. So if you have your notebooks, as you should, I want you to take notes of this. Okay. I dropped a meditation the other day on Jupiter's day. And the format and formula that I used for you all who got the opportunity to catch it live and actually listen to it a couple of times, you'll hear the resonance of the planet corresponding. This is not just your regular type of sound sequences that are occurring. Okay, I'm actually dropping some stuff that we holding in a vault for some very special students. Okay, but when things happen right in front of your faces because you are practicing an occult science, I want to at least kind of nudge you in the right direction to become curious and to pay attention. First and foremost, real astrology is going to occur in the astrals. Please write that down. Real astrology occurs in the astrals. When you're studying what's happening in the sky and its effects here on the planet, the only way for you to know, which is the only truth, is to know something, is to have a direct experience in the astrals with what is happening with the planets. Press 1 in the chat if you agree. All right. So you can check your horoscope. You can keep up with what's the latest news about the moon transiting, which is just going to be happening very quickly. Right? That's fine. That's fine. Sure, consume the information. But what I want you to really give yourself credit for is when you're not paying attention to what other people are downloading, like real astrologers are downloading. They're not just going off of books they've written or read. The books that they've read are from other astrologers who have extracted information directly from the planets, from the asteroids, from the stars. And it's when this relationship becomes so consistently reliable, that is when they put the information into books, what they are allowed to reveal, and pass it on for other young Padawans to start understanding and attuning their vibration to, so that they can understand even more deeply. All right. So I dropped this meditation for y'all. I'm not going to say too much about why or what my relationship is just up front to you all. Because I think that with enough intelligence, you will be able to kind of gather why there's such an intimate conversation happening between myself and particular planets. Okay? But here's what happened. The awakening your inner guru, the inspiration, the divine inspiration for me to get up while it's still dark outside and to give y'all that meditation was totally being aligned with thinking outside of the box and doing something unorthodox with the tools and the information that I have. And without any conversation between myself and your Baba, the meditation prior to me going in assisted you all with being able to really extract secrets from awakening the inner guru. Now, there is a mantra directly related to speaking to Jupiter. Okay? It's in the formula. And I'm going to give it to you. If you've missed it before in the past, I'm going to give it to you again today. But the way that it was so potent, and if you were listening clearly, you can hear the conversation starting to happen. Every single time the meditation is uploaded on the Patreon, it's one of my shortest meditations. It doesn't work. It works for a moment. Like, I troubleshoot it. I listen to it. I'm like, oh, it's great. It's fine. It's working. And then one of you all go on there, try to listen to it, and it's not working. But the meditations before and the meditations afterwards are all working. So this morning, as I got up for my personal practice, my personal sadhana, looked at my phone. I saw I had a message, or the meditation's not working. I figured, okay, that's going to happen. I'll check that out later, right? I go and I sit in meditation. I'm doing my mantras. And then a new mantra comes to me. And I'm listening. Because at this point, what you have to understand is that it's not so much the English translation of mantras that are potent. It's the sounds that, when digested, when absorbed and received fully, create a meaning that is outside of the realms of our earthly language. So as it was coming to me, I listened. I continued to do my sounds. And when I concluded my meditation, I took to looking up what was coming to me. And when I looked it up, I found that there's a Guru Chandal yoga. Guru Chandal yoga, I'll explain. According to Vedic astrology, happening in Aries until October, end of October. That's what the planet told me. It gave me the definition, it gave me the words, the sounds. So I was able to find the information, read it, and know exactly what energy was fighting against the awakening of your inner guru. See, y'all might think that there's human beings here that have all the power. Some of you watching might still think your battle is just with these two-legged human beings just like you. But the truth is, for those of us who are studying these deities, using these sound bites, these sound prescriptions to rewrite scripts, to have conversations with celestial bodies, oh, they're very much present and paying attention. And they very much have their own harmony, their own way of doing things. And just like if you go anywhere else where there's already a system in place and you try to rearrange things, there's going to be a little pushback. Press 1 in the chat if that makes sense. Okay? So wherever there is pushback, I want you all to get to a place where you acknowledge that it's not always Jenny from up the block. Because at this point, Jenny from up the block knows that she has no effect on your life. Whatever candle she's lit, whatever, thing she might have thrown at your door, it ain't working. And at this point, quite frankly, Jenny up the block and Johnny down the street probably are intimidated or scared of your ass by now. Okay? And if it ain't that, they're inspired. Let's hope for the latter, that they're inspired. Okay? Y'all are in the field. Y'all are in the astral realm. Y'all are inviting these conversations and these interactions to happen. Now, is it for everybody? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But here's what this Guru Chandal yoga is. This is when Jupiter is in the same house as Rahu. as Rahu. So in simple terms, you have your righteous teacher, right? Your Brahma, your Brahmic energy, right? Righteous, very spiritual. In the same house as your thug, your thug loving, your thief in the night, your rebellious demon, clever, intelligent. So you have intelligence and intelligence, but one is of the octave of righteousness, okay, and understanding the God principle of creation and spirituality and traditions of how things are done. And then the other is, I hear you, but I see another way of doing things. Now, what happens when you have these conflicting energies? You can look at it as a malefic effect because there's going to be, if the two get together, then you have both very intelligent entities working together and creating something brand new that is totally outside the box, that's totally going to challenge the norm. And you have the putting morale, societal morale to the side to get to exactly what you want. So one is like, follow these traditions and be patient, and these are formulas to understanding. And the other is like, that's great, but I want to know exactly what I need to know to get what I want and what I need to achieve here on the planet now. Okay? When I went to look up what was coming to me, one of the remedies for this having a negative effect on you was the meditation that I gave you. It wasn't on purpose. I didn't look up Vedic astrology and say, okay, I'm going to give the group this meditation to handle this. That's pre-K. Okay? When you're initiated and planets have a direct conversation with you, you get to speak directly to the planets and begin understanding real astrology. The real. Okay? How things are expressed, and not just from a book, but how they're going to affect you directly. They show you. They'll say, look at this. Give you that. Let's talk about this now. And so while I was trying to give you out a medicine to alleviate the pressure, because there's a lot of pressure, like that Rahu in Aries is a lot of pressure. You can't compare this to Western astrology because it's going to tell you that Jupiter is in Taurus. Okay? So, in Vedic astrology, that pressure from Rahu will have you destroying relationships that actually matter to you. Okay? That Rahu effect is going to have you saying shit you should not be saying. Have you being impulsive. So you got a desire, I'm going to just go get it. Right? Like, I'm smart. I'm very intelligent. I know how to, swipe whatever I need to swipe. But it's not going to go unchecked. And so for you here on this side of the planet, right? Feet on the ground, you can end up dealing with more consequences than you'd like to. When you're in the midst of lightening your load so you can be more effective as warriors in the astral realm and traveling back and forth through your generations to heal things. And so, again, the meditation I gave you was to help you stay cool and be able to gain the benefits of tapping into your inner guru, which knows the highest way for you to operate, but also being so aligned that influence of Rahu, all it can do is expand your vision. It can fire you up to challenge the status quo because you have a clearer knowing. You know that something new needs to be created, that you're not going to do things the same way all the time. With the inner guru formulas that I shared with you, some would say you have to have a guru to even open you up in order to receive the benefits of this mantra. I dare you to listen to it more continuously and to chant it for yourself so that if it's already in the cards for you energetically, when these energies and if these energies choose to show up, whether it's any of the ganas or the energy itself want to have a conversation with you, that you don't combust or snap or find yourself unable to gather yourself and ground. Does that make sense? Let me look in the chat. Or the cat down the road. Jupiter in the same house as Rahu. Yep. Your inner guru can be proficient in all areas of criminal activity. Yes. If you are, I'm using the word criminal, but I'm not encouraging anyone to be a criminal, okay? But criminal is defined as breaking the laws that have been set. And in order to break particular laws and get away with them, you would need to be masterful in understanding the law, which is why a lawyer, okay, is able to get people out of situations. If it didn't take a level of mastery, people would just defend themselves based off of pure logic. Okay? Because why wouldn't that be enough? Like, hey, I didn't do it. You don't have evidence. It doesn't work that way. All right? So, dear accepted pirate. Basically, your inner guru can have that dog in them. So, yeah, so you have a choice here. You have a choice. You have a choice of how you want to perceive this yoga or this conjunction, right? But I'm pretty sure that most of you want to see that you can have the teacher, the great spiritual teacher, be so comfortable and confident in their own powers, their own right, that the presence of some malefic force doesn't knock them off of their square. The presence of some rebellious force gives the teacher the opportunity to figure out how to expand and move around or through another intelligent being. Okay? So it's Rahu, which is a demonic force. It may be demonic by behaviors, but it's absolutely intelligent and it's absolutely on its deed. Okay? So the meditation, the mantra I want you all to be chanting every day. Okay? Every day is Om Gram Grim Gram Sa Gurave Namaha. Okay? I'm putting it in the chat now. I will have it in the description box later on. Okay? It's best for you to hit it during the Jupiter hour. And one of the other, for those of you who have any Shiva implements at home, to pour cool water, hydrate your Shiva. Because you already know Shiva come in and put all energies in check. All right? So Om Gram Green Gram Sa Gurave Nama. Once you get a nice flow in it, then you can just continue to repeat that and do one japa, one full round of your mala, and you're done. Okay? For those of you who have not been chanting and maybe you're relatively new, you can chant Om every day. And that will also continue to help you stay calm, stay grounded. Because for all that energy where you feel like you want to rebel and I'm going to do my way, you need something to just hold the reins back a little bit. And think about this. Do I really want to use these finalizing words towards someone that I really care about? And when I'm not mad anymore, I want them to want to talk to me. And you got to keep it real with yourself. Okay? And get more masterful with, you know, who you shooting down with your words. Be very strategic because relationships do matter. You will not get very far just being by yourself. Okay? So that's it. I have another video I'm going to do for y'all, but it's separate. And it has to do with the other meditation that I gave y'all. I'm definitely going to re-upload the Awakening Your Inner Guru meditation because it is very potent. It is very helpful. And there's things in there that I want you to have. It was given to me, and I want y'all to have it. Okay? They are customized to y'all. If y'all have any other questions, thank you for texting me. Y'all all have my number, 202-810-1876. And you got me on Facebook. So if you have any questions about any of my products or any of my meditations, hit me up. Also, for those of you who are coming out here to Maryland, we are still definitely having our gala. We're having our gala on Saturday, September 23rd at 7 p.m. I want to see each and every one of y'all in the building, honestly. Okay, so thank you all so much for your support. Your donations have been wonderful in helping us to get things out to folks. Your presence is desired. So I will see you there Saturday, September 23rd in Baltimore, Maryland. And we're having an after party, so don't miss that. All right. Peace, love, and bliss.